Good evening, each and every one of you. Welcome everyone for our meditation session. Everyone from our Oakman Library Group and everyone from Fox Chapel Library Group and also everyone from East Liberty Carnegie Library Group. Yeah, everyone is welcome, and so I'm so glad that we were able to continue our practice even though we have so many challenges and obstacles. We somehow found a new ways to get together and meditate. So we have a larger group now, but although we are not physically sharing the same space, we are sharing our virtual space, and we can sense the community and fellowship in a different way. So I'm so glad that you are here today. So in today's reminder messages, you have read about how most of the time we become unkind to ourselves. It's most difficult to be kind to ourselves. So that's an important fact to remember. So it's also important to remember that we should be kind to ourselves, particularly the way we think about ourselves, the way we evaluate ourselves. In the Tim's email, you found that he's mentioning. He mentioned about our tendency to proliferate our thoughts and hold into our thoughts and cling to our thoughts and develop unnecessary thoughts or on negative incidents that eventually will exhaust us. But I like one term he used in that we make mountains out of molehills. So reading that, and then I thought, to share with you an interesting story that you find in the Buddhist texts. That will help us to understand, how often we kind of proliferate, how kind of we unnecessarily develop thoughts about, some incidents. So these kind of stories are guidelines for us to like reflect on ourselves. So this story happened a long time ago in ancient time. It's a story about a monk and a disciple, a teacher and a disciples in the monastic setting. Uh, so the teacher was so kind to this disciple. He was a young disciple, and so they were studying, they were practicing together, and so after a while, this young disciple, this young monk, got a gift from one of his lay supporters. That gift was a robe. So he got a new robe. He was so happy to receive a new robe. But then he thought that this is a good opportunity for me to show my gratitude, show my respect, my appreciation to my teacher. So I would like to offer my robe, this new robe I got, to my teacher. So he went to his teacher and he offered the robe. Uh, but then the teacher had enough robes. He didn't want another one, so he is contented with what the robe that he had. Uh, because if you have few pieces of robes, you don't want a lot of robes to use. So teacher told this young monk, okay, I'm so glad that I appreciate your offer, but I have enough robes. Maybe we will find someone who need this robe more than I do. So he kind of, refused, like did not accept this young monk's gift. He was genuine. He really had enough robes, so he really wanted someone else, some other monk who need robes to have it. But the young monk was very disappointed because he was not really happy that his teacher kind of did not accept his offer. So now he started to think, that we are not kind to ourselves. We can always blame ourselves, and we can make mountains out of molehills. So this young monk is thinking, my teacher rejected my offer. Maybe he's not really happy with me. So the reason that he did not accept my robe is because he's not happy with me. He is not happy with my progress. I can't make enough progress. I have been practicing with him so long, and looks like he's not happy with my progress. So he's so disappointed. He's self-judgmental and thinking a lot and a lot and a lot. Again and again, he's so sad. Thinking that if my teacher is not happy with me, if he's not happy with my progress, there's no point in staying in this training. There's no point in staying in monkhood. I would rather better to like live this monkhood, this monastic training, and I would rather start a lay life, like a normal life, like other people, because my teacher is not happy with me. How do I know that? Because he rejected, or like he didn't accept my hope. Actually, it's not really the reason, but this is how we make judgments, right? And this is how we think. Let's say, for example, if someone didn't answer our call due to some reason, it's easy for us to think that, oh, that person is trying to try to escape me, or that person is trying to whatever. We can make all these thoughts. So in the same way, this young monk was thinking like that. So he's very disappointed. But the teacher realized that this the young monk is disappointed. So the teacher really wanted to like give a different impression to this young monk, to confirm that he is quite happy with him, and the reason that he did not accept the robe is genuinely because he wants some other monks to have it. So as a way of helping this monk to change his thinking pattern, the teacher decided to ask a very personal favor from this monk. So he called the monk and told the young monk, um, and I'm very happy with the way you practice, but right now, I would really like to ask a very personal favor from you. That is, I would like to have a nap, and I would like you to fan me with a hand fan. You have to think about in era, that there's no electric electric fans, and there's a time when if people are very warm, they want some air. When they feel so hot, they will use the fan, the hand fan. And also we have to think about relationship between a disciple and a master is quite different. It's not very official. In this official relationship, but it's also very personal. So as the disciples, we one of our duties towards our masters is actually to attend to them, like personally, take care of their needs, like prepare their tea, and doing all these personal favors and attending to them. That's one of the duties of disciples. As disciples, I have done such personal favors to my own master. I have attended to my master, prepare his meal, and help him to wash his robe, and those things are part of being a disciple. But this fanning job is given only to a very trustworthy person, because when you want to have a nap, if you want to fully relax, and you want to have full trust in the person who's fanning. So the teacher, this master, wanted this young monk to like think that the master had trust in him. That is why he made that request. I would like to have a nap. Can you fan me? So the young monk was happy to do that job. So the master was lying on the bed, and he was sitting next to him and using a nice fan, hand fan, and he's fanning the master to make him comfortable. Um, Although the master showed this friendly gesture, the young monk is still thinking that my master actually he really didn't like me. He really is not really happy with me. Maybe he just asked me to do this just to like show, just to like pretend that he's okay with me. So this request to do this very personal favor is only to just pretend to show that he's okay with me, but in reality he's not happy with me. So still this young monk is making the same judgment, although he has contrary evidence. He still cling into that previous judgments and like sabotaging thoughts, like and he still want to stick with that thoughts. And that's how we behave sometimes also, right? Let's say we think that someone is not happy with us, someone is angry with us, and we have some previously we had some arguments or some negative experience with that person. So next time when we meet that person, that person may be friendly to us, maybe talking to us, friendly to us, but in our mind we may be thinking that he's just pretending, he's not really friendly to me, he's just pretending. So although we have contrary evidence, we are so sometimes we can go back to our negative thoughts. That's the pattern of the mind. So we need to understand these patterns. How our mind works, these unhealthy patterns. So in the same way, this young monk was fanning the master, but I still think that the master is not happy with this request is just a fake request. It's just pretending. So while he was fanning the monk and he was planning how he want to do what he would like to do in future, he's thinking that he's fanning, thinking that my master is not happy with me. There's no point in staying in monkhood. I rather give up this training. And I was planning, okay, I will return home. My father has a farm. There are a lot of cows there. I will ask my father to give me a few cows that I will take care. And then maybe after I take care of a few cows, attending them, and they will they will have uh, they will produce what you call calves. So then after a while I can milk this cow, and when I milk this cow I can sell this milk and I can earn some money, and maybe then I can buy more cows, and then I can milk more cows, and after a while I can become a successful farmer, successful businessman, selling a lot of milk and curd and all kind of milk products. So he's fan in the monk, but he's still imagining all these things that he's going to do. And he thinks that maybe when I become a successful businessman, I'd like to even I can get married, I can have a family. Maybe I become a very successful businessman with a family. I would like to visit my master with my family. Now he's also imagining how he would visit the master. He's still planning, but all this story happening in his mind. So he's imagining how he would come to visit master. He's thinking that by then I would be a rich man, so I will have a horse cart to visit, to travel to my master's monastery. So when I travel in the horse cart, I will ride. I will have a stick. I will guide my horse to go in the correct direction. Sometimes these horses can be unruly. They may not follow my instruction direction. In that case, I'm not going to be there. I would hit the horses with my stick. So he hit. What he really did was actually he was fanning the master and having all this story in his mind. He hit not the horse, but the master with the fan. He was fanning the master. He hit the master with the fan, and he was engrossed with his own thinking, and then didn't realize that what he's doing there. And when he hit the master with the fan, and master got up, master woke up, and then he was so shocked. And the master was an advanced meditator, and master has developed enough clarity in his mind, enough power in his mind that he can read the thoughts of the young monk. And after he woke up and realized that what has happened, and he asked the young monk, are you hitting me because you are so afraid to hit the horses? And then when the master told that, the young monk was so ashamed. He realized that all these thoughts that he was thinking about, like leaving the monkhood, starting this farm with the help of his father and getting married, all these things. Oh, the master realized, master saw all these things happening. He was so shocked. Right there, master used that as an opportunity to teach him. This is the nature of the mind, and this is how our mind works. And it can develop, it can make mountains out of molehills. That's not the exact word that master used, but master was able to explain to this young monk, our mind is playing drama, it's creating stories, and it's always going beyond the reality. Our mind is not always with the reality, it's always going beyond the reality. That is why we need training. That is why we need to know this nature and then use our breath, use our body as an anchor to be in the reality as much as we can. We can plan, we can think, but and not letting our mind to live in this drama all the time. And one way we can come back, and then one way we can get rid of this drama happening in our mind, this our tendency to cling to our these thoughts and repeating thoughts, is to use our body, use our breath, use our physical sensation to like be here and pay attention to the actual physical experiences going on. And that is what we train in our meditation also. So this master was able to teach this young monk an important lesson on that day. Although he hit the master with the fan, that created an opportunity for the master to teach him a good lesson. And the young monk learned more about his mind and more about his own patterns, how he always, self-criticizing and always make, negative judgments about himself, how he's not kind to himself most of the time. And he realized that he decided, his progress is always gradual. So I should not like put so much, I shouldn't be so much hard on me or harsh on me. And also realize that how our thoughts can be so can be, how we can be so attached to our thoughts, and realize that whenever we have thoughts to, remember like always to come to the body. So I hope that this story of this young monk who like hit the master with the fan, while he was thinking about hitting the horses, knowing these stories, it is so important. Whenever we catch ourselves thinking too much, remember this young monk. Remember, how this young monk hit the master with the fan. Just laugh at yourself. Just try to realize the nature of our ordinary mind. This is common to everyone, but we can catch this and we can then manage it, and we can come back to our reality. So those stories can help us, remembering that, because those stories can help us to self-reflect. We started to develop a long story, a drama. Like we have some small evidence, but we can develop a big drama. And whenever it's important to catch these thoughts. So in meditation, we also learn to watch our own thoughts. So hopefully, as a result of this training, you'll be able to catch your thoughts when you really start to build a story, a drama, which is not happening right now. And then when you catch that, remember the young monk, and then use that story as a self-reflection to come back to reality. So the more we come back to reality, the more peace we will have. The more peace we will have, you'll be able to help and be useful and helpful to so many others. Okay, with that, Let us start our practice. I hope that today we will enhance our skills, enhance our ability to cut the to break the unnecessary cycles of thoughts by training ourselves to be in our body, by training ourselves to be in our breath, and also training ourselves to generate wholesome thoughts purposely, rather than being always a victim to our habitual patterns of thoughts. Yes, let's do our training. So adjust your body. I would like you to sit in a very comfortable but at the same time very stable posture. Make sure that you have your both sit bones are touching on your chair, on your cushion, and give equal weight to your sit bones. Do some tilting and make that adjustment, and then create a tall body. Create the inner arch of your lower back, and then drop your shoulders. Yes, and make sure that you're sitting right on the bar, right on the top of the sit bones, not too much to the front, not too much to the back, right above, right at the top. Nice balanced posture. Okay, with this posture, let us start our movements to create more sensation of the body. We will start with our neck. Bring your chin all the way down, and then we will rotate our neck to one direction, whatever direction you like. Try to rotate and give a nice stretch to your neck. Keeps your eyes open. That way you will not feel dizzy. Nice rotation, giving a nice stretch to the muscles in the neck. Let's do the third round. Okay, let's go to the opposite direction. Okay, let's do the third round. Okay, once you finish the third round, take a moment to observe the sensation around your neck. What do you feel there now? What do you feel around the neck, the back of the neck? Just catch those subtle sensations and be in the body, just right here. Okay, with this awareness of the body, let us enhance this awareness. Let us use our next movement. Bring your hands up and lock your fingers, and then turn it to the front, and we can stretch our both arms like this. Okay, stretch as much as you can. Give a nice stretch. Keep the body right there, and stretch. And we will slowly bring it all the way up, and give a nice stretch over there. Okay, nice stretch. Give a nice stretch. Let your spine to be taller and taller. Very nice. Okay, now with this, let us do some movements, just bending to our spine with the breath. Okay, take a breath in. When you breathe out, bend your body to one direction. Nice bending while releasing the air. Then breathe in, come to the middle. When you breathe out, let's go to the opposite direction, giving a nice bend and keeping our legs and buttock right there, just bending the upper body, releasing the air. Breathing in, come to the middle. Again, breathing out, let's go to the opposite direction again, releasing the air, bend, giving a nice bending, feeling the stretch. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, going back to the opposite direction, releasing the air, feeling the stretch in the ribs, in the arms. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, again going to the opposite direction. Give a nice bend to your spine, just giving us nice stretch. And come back when you're breathing in. Next, breathe out, again going to the opposite direction, giving a nice bend. And breathing in, come to the middle. Nice. Next, breathing out, unlock your hand, gently bring them down. Observe the sensation you can feel in your arms, in your palms, those residual, those tingling sensation, the flow of the blood. Just feel them all. Rest your palm on your knees. Now let us take a moment to go through our body and observe what you are feeling now. Just go around the body, feel residual sensation throughout the back, in our arms, in our palms. Just feel them and be in your body. Let us do our last movement. At this time, you will give a nice twist to our spine. So bring your left arm to your right knee and then stretch your right arm. And make sure that your body is straight, not bent, straight. Okay. Take a breath here. So breathe out. Try to slowly bring your hands down while looking at the palm and giving a nice twist to your spine. Breathe in, we come down. And gently rest our palm over here. And then we bring our right palm to our left knee and make sure that our body is straight and stretch the arm. Take a breath in. Breathe out. We slowly go back. Try to give a nice twist. Look at the palm. Maybe we can stay here for a while, allowing our body to stretch, muscles to stretch. Next breath in, we come back and rest our palm on our knee and bring another palm to the right knee. Let's take a moment to again observe new sensations. We can feel subtle sensations in the back area, in the arms, in the palms. Just be in the body. Nowhere else but right here in the body. With this awareness of the body, let us bring our palms together and rest them on our lap. Let us now get ready for a deeper meditation. You can feel your body, stay in your body. I'm going to ring this bell and do a chant to help you to stay with your body. Throughout this bell and the chant, stay within your body. You may move from one part of your body to another and try to explore sensations available in different parts of the body. It's like saying hello to each part of the body and acknowledging the sensations available in each part. So stay within your body throughout the bell and the chant. Namo Buddhaya. Feel your body. Be with your body. We can rest with this awareness of the body. These ordinary sensations of touch with our clothes, where our body is meeting, where our body parts are touching each other, all these ordinary sensations can help us to rest ourselves in this body. Just like a bird rests in its nest with its warmth, we can rest with this awareness of the body. With this body awareness, let us now bring our whole attention to our mind. We will have our body awareness in the back of our mind and bring our whole attention to our mind. Simply observing what is in our mind right now. What are the thoughts or memories that are coming to our mind right now? Random thoughts keep coming up. We will simply watch these thoughts without developing any thought further. As soon as they appear, let us watch them. Acknowledge a thought, a thought, a thought, and drop it and wait for the next one. Random thoughts keep popping up. This is the nature of our ordinary mind. Let us remind ourselves these thoughts coming to our mind are not necessarily real. They are either memories of incidents happened in the past or our projections about future. They are not happening now. Does now purposely generate a wholesome thought. While these thoughts occur to our mind, we can also purposely generate thoughts. Let us take this opportunity to generate wholesome thoughts, to create a wholesome quality in our mind. This is a good opportunity to guide our mind to experience one of the most wholesome states in our mind, loving kindness. Loving kindness is the willingness for everyone to be well. Loving kindness is a genuine friendship or friendliness towards all living beings. Let us generate that loving kindness. We have that capacity. We all have that capacity. Let us bring it out. We are willing. If everyone in this world is fine and safe and well, let us create that wish, open our heart, just like when we see a smiling face of a little baby, how our heart opens up. Smiling face of a little baby. Or when we are petting a puppy or kitten, let us open our heart just like that and create this loving kindness mind, willing mind that everyone is safe, a wish of well-being towards all. Let us cultivate this loving kindness mind to make it stronger and stronger. We can do it by making more and more wishes of loving kindness. The more wishes we make, the stronger our loving kindness becomes. Let us keep making good wishes to everyone, including ourselves. Let us start with ourselves, with this living being sitting here. Let us direct that whole attention to ourselves. Feel your body once again. Feel your presence here. Let us make a genuine wish. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be healthy, be peace. Let us be kind to ourselves and be generous to ourselves and keep wishing all good wishes to this being living sitting here. Be well, be safe, Be strong. Be peaceful. Let us take a moment to direct this loving kindness to our body. We will direct this loving kindness attention, this loving kindness intention for this body, wishing each part of the body to be healed with deep appreciation to all organs in this body, to all systems of this body, for being there for us, for working for us day and night. Let us make a genuine wish. May these lungs helping us even right now to breathe in and out. May these both lungs and whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system, all the organs in this digesting system, it helps us to digest our food, to absorb the nutrients. This whole digesting system be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, both kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain, may this whole system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body be well, be healthy, be healed. Allow this loving kindness intention to travel to each and every corner of this And let this loving kindness to heal all the organs, all the tissues and the muscles, all the bones and joints, everywhere. This is a good opportunity for us to direct this loving kindness intention to any specific part of your body. If you like to spend more time allowing and wishing and directing this loving kindness intention to a specific part of your body, do it right now. For this whole area, be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now expand this wish beyond ourselves to everyone else, sharing this loving kindness with everyone else, making the same wish for all others. May all people who are connected to our life, may everyone in our family, how good if they all can experience deep peace and well-being. Let us make that wish. May all our beloved family members, may all our good friends, may all of them, including everyone who is meditating with us right now together, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peace. Let us expand this wish beyond the people who are known to us to everyone else. May all other people too share this loving kindness. May all people living in our surrounding area, may all people in this neighborhood, and all people in our surrounding neighborhoods, may all of them be well, be well, be well, be peace. Let us expand this wish to all other people living everywhere. May all people living in this whole country, everywhere, and even beyond this country, to all other parts of the world. May all people who are going through all difficulties, ailments, infections, may all of them be well, be well, be well, be peace. Let us expand this wish beyond human beings to all other living beings. May all other animals living area, all breathing beings, whatever life there is, may all living beings living area, each and every living organism without exception, be well, be well, be well, be peace, 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 let us now gently bring our attention to our breath, having this expansive mind, this loving kindness pervade into every direction, having this loving kindness mind, beautiful mind, we will simply rest with our breath. In this peaceful, calm moment, we can feel the air is moving through our nostrils, fills our lungs, air is coming out from the nostrils. Let us pay attention to these sensations happening now. Let us rest our mind in this breath, allowing our mind to become so simple, so light, simply being with the breath. In these last few minutes, let's give our full effort to be with the breath. I will do a chant to help you to stay with the breath. Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to anyone who helped our meditation tonight. Let us also feel grateful to anyone at home who tried not to disturb our meditation tonight. And even feel grateful to this device that helped us to connect to this meditation, and to the cushion, the chair that we are sitting on, and to this bell and everything. With deep gratitude towards all people and all things that made this meditation possible for us today, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So glad to have you all in this meditation tonight. I hope that we learn more skills, more training for our mind to stay focused, stay calm. I hope that you remember that young monk. He will guide you, and whenever you think about him, it will guide you to self-reflect. And again, be kind to us. Don't be judgmental. Just come back to our reality. Let us keep doing that. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope to see you again in our next week meditation. And we are also, I think many of you are aware that we are also in the process of relocating. We're moving to a new place in Ellison Park, and you will receive an email about that. We are renovating that new building. It is a very spacious place, convenient for many people to come. Whenever this pandemic is over, it is in a very serene environment. We want to make that place a very suitable, conducive place for meditation. So we'll receive an email about that. So let's meet again. So thank you again, and wish you a good health and have a great evening and good night.